ST loop and STR loop. One side is ST loop, one side is STR loop. ST loop is written half length of the stroke. मतलब कि half means half length. मतलब कि जितना stroke है उसका half. And STR loop is used 2/3 length of the stroke. जैसे T is a stroke, ST is loop, and loop is after the stroke. Vowel is second place vowel. It will be written on. Taste. Vowel will be a half length of the stroke. It is written 2/3 length of the stroke. Taster. Now it is last May. It is strut loop. 2/3 length. It is written with left motion to straight strokes. Obviously, every circle and loop are written with left motion to straight stroke and inside the stroke. Now it is in the beginning. Then we have to use ST loop in the beginning, then T state. And in case of past, it is at the end. PST past. Okay. STR loop, it is written with left motion to straight strokes, same, that is faster. P and STR loop, faster. It will be written above the line. It is written inside the curve strokes, same. ST loop is also written inside the curve stroke as S circle is written inside the curve stroke. Now ST loop is being read first, then we have to write ST loop, then F star. In case of fast, we have to write down pale F, then ST loop, fast. It will be written above the line. In case of stir, it is written inside the curve strokes, that is faster. Same. It will be written 2/3 of the stroke. Master. It will be written 2/3 of the stroke. Master. It is written initially, middly, and finally. ST loop is written initially, middly, and finally. Initially का example that is state, and finally का example past, stop. But in case of middly, we can use ST loop in the middle also. First example is of the initial stake. Keep it on the line. Stake. Justify, J, ST loop, and it will be 5. Suggest, it will be at the end. S circle, J, and ST loop. Suggest. This is vowel. It is used middly. It is used middly in case of STR loop. It is used middly and finally, but never initially. This is the difference between these two. For example, master, I have already used. Masterpiece. Master, then piece. Middly when the preceding stroke is S, D, J, J, and L, and the following stroke is F, V, K. You have to remember these strokes, G and M. In this case, it is used immediately. For example, testify. T is followed by F. T, ST loop, and Y. Testify. In case of elastic, L is followed by K. Elastic, ST loop, and then K. Then vowel. First, initially, pen wala vowel hai, and other vowel is here. Last vowel will be here. There are three. Next, ST loop. It is used finally when it is not followed by vowel, but it is not used when it is followed by a vowel. मतलब कि when it is not followed by a vowel, it will be written ST loop. But when it is followed by a vowel, then we have to use the stroke consonant. First example is best. There is no vowel at the end, but besto. In this case, there is a vowel O. Then we have to use B stroke, S circle, T stroke, and we have to place the vowel O. Besto. Actually, we need a stroke consonant to place the vowel. Besto. Rust, R and ST loop, but rusty. Ray, S, T, rusty. Stroke will be here. So the consonant will be here. It is the final consonant. Honest, H is silent. ST loop, honest, and honesty. This is the final vowel. It will be written above the line. In STR loop, it is used finally when it is not followed by a vowel, but it is not used when it is followed by a vowel. Same. In case of master, it's okay. But in case of mastery, it will be clear in the next chapter. आपको पता नहीं लगेगा अभी भी, मैं भी बाद में क्लियर करूंगी, नेक्स्ट चैप्टर हो जाएगा ना. इसमें आर का हुक लगा टी को. हाँ, नेक्स्ट इन एसटी लूप, it is not used when there is a vowel between S and T. When S and T is combined, then it will be used as a loop. But when it is not, there is a vowel in between S and T, then we have to use the stroke consonant. In case of best, वो जान के सेम एग्जांपल यूज करते हैं ताकि क्लियर हो जाएंगे. बट बेसेट, रेस्ट, बट रिसीट, इसमें पी साइलेंट है. Receipt. In STR loop, it is not used when there is a vowel between ST and R. Same. Rule remain same. Pastor. 2/3 length of the stroke. Pastor. But pastor. In case of posture, but posture. ST loop may also be employed finally for the heavy sound of ZD. ZD यानी जैसे ST है ऐसे ZD के लिए भी we will use ST loop. जैसे fused, and refused. But the word caused, but caused, we have to make the difference in between these. Caused will be written like this. It will be written above the line. But caused will be written like this to make the difference between both. But like we can say these are the two are exceptional strokes. They are not following the rules. Circle S is added to final loop. Same luster, but lusters. If we want to do plural or apostrophes, then S will be added to the opposite side. In case of ST loop also, we can use, जैसे fast आ जाता है, तो we have to use circle S at the end of the loop. First, ST loop on the line is representing only ST loop first. N and S circle above the line represent influence. N and ST loop above the line represent influenced. Next, N and ST loop on the line represent next. M and ST loop above the line represent most. Language and ing above the line, language and ing. Think, ing on the line, think. Young, ing below the line. Load, L on the line. V, way on the line. These are the grammar notes.